When the students of the Galactic Academy first arrived on Earth, none expected the planet's nickname, Deathworld, to be anything more than an exaggeration. After all, Earth was a small blue gem in the Milky Way, lush with water and green life, seemingly peaceful from the orbital scans. But as the alien students from distant galaxies soon learned, Earth's reputation was earned in ways they had never imagined. The Galactic Academy specialized in teaching xenobiology and interspecies relations, and field trips like this were mandatory. The students had trained for years, studying countless planets, but Earth was different. It wasn't the most technologically advanced or the most strategically important, but its nickname intrigued them. Why was Earth considered a death world when it seemed so hospitable? Commander Velskari, a tall, chitinous student from the desert world of graphics, was the first to express his doubts. The reports say this place is a nightmare, he hissed quietly to his companion, Lyra, a telepathic scholar from the oceanic planet Marinthia. Looking at it from space, it's almost peaceful. Their student group's guide, a grizzled human named Captain Sims, was quick to smile and shake his head. You won't think that after you've spent a month here, he warned. Earth's hidden dangers don't show on satellites. But the worst thing? It's the humans themselves. The students were skeptical. They come from worlds where species fought endlessly over resources and barely survived natural threats. Humans seemed tame compared to that. On the first day, the students found themselves in the sprawling urban jungle of New York City. Humans bustled through their crowded streets, largely indifferent to the alien visitors. Yet, even here, the dangers were subtle. Lyra noticed how quickly humans adapted around unexpected obstacles, weaving through traffic, picking their way carefully over cracked sidewalks, sensing danger faster than their senses should allow. On a field trip to a forested region in the Appalachians, the truth became brutally clear. The group was hiking when they encountered a pack of wild wolves, something almost every alien student had studied from a safe distance. But the wolves here were different. The alpha lunged with terrifying speed, forcing the students to scatter. Commander Velskari was caught off guard, barely dodging the fangs. This predator is faster and smarter than expected, Velskari gasped, eyes wide behind his protective visor. It was more than instinct. The wolves seemed as attuned to strategy as any trained warrior from the academy. Captain Sims nodded grimly. Those wolves? They're just the start. The nights on Earth were even more revealing. The students shared stories around campfires about their home planets, but Earth was no place for comfort. Strange nocturnal predators prowled nearby, and the humans' ability to sense, hear, and outmaneuver threats seemed almost supernatural. But what truly defined Earth as a death world was more than just deadly animals or harsh environments. It was the humans' ability to thrive because they embraced danger instead of fearing it. Lyra, always the observer, finally pieced it together. Humans don't just adapt to their environment, she told the group one evening, her voice low and marveling. They invent, they overcome, and they challenge the dangers intentionally. Another incident confirmed her theory. When an unexpected tectonic tremor hit their research station near the San Andreas Fault, most species would have run for cover, paralyzed by fear of collapse and chaos. Not the humans. Captain Sims coordinated everyone's evacuation with calm precision, his voice steady as humans scrambled to save equipment and each other despite the shaking ground. While some panicked, others took charge, repairing broken conduits mid-shift and setting up emergency shelters. From graphics to Marinthia, every student was impressed. Where other species relied on rigid protocols or hierarchy, human reactions were inventive and fluid, mixing courage, raw instinct, and cooperative spirit. We are the nightmare that made Earth a death world, Sims said quietly after the chaos settled. We fight nature, and each other, but we never back down. That night, as the alien students lay beneath Earth's sky filled with stars, they understood the legend fully. Earth was dangerous, yes. It was chaotic, merciless, and unpredictable. But it was also alive in a way no scan data could capture. Humans had not just survived on this death world. They had mastered it, turning lethal threat into opportunity, danger into a crucible for evolution and strength. Months later, When the students prepared to leave Earth, their perspectives had shifted completely. Velskari looked at the planet from their departing ship, a new respect etched into his features. Earth is called a death world not because it is cruel, but because it demands everything from its inhabitants. And the humans? They give it. Lyra smiled softly, her telepathic gift meditating on the resilience beneath human bravado. Yes, they are a species born from struggle. That is their power. The Galactic Academy's files would now carry a new entry. Earth was no mere backwater planet. It was the forge where humans were tempered, a death world that made humanity truly legendary. And somewhere deep in the cosmos, other alien students would listen in awe at the stories of Earth, the death world that had made humans not just survivors, but champions.